Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and in this one I'm sharing a page from quite a while ago. It's a cutout heart page with that lovely rainbow background. So I've already cut the heart shape out of this front page. I think I must have forgotten to press record. Luckily I caught it just in time. So I've cut it out and painted it black with black gesso. Then I'm using my Paper Butterflies stamp from Funky Fossil and just heat embossing some pattern onto that heart shape using a white embossing powder. So this is just to bring a little bit of interest into that heart frame that I've created at the moment. So the next thing I'm going to do is start creating this almost like a wheel of rainbow colour on the page behind. So I have drawn some kind of diagonal lines across from corner to corner on the page, just so that I've got a rough idea of where my colours need to go. I'm using a mixture of Amsterdam acrylic paints and Dina Wakley media just to create this kind of colour wheel, really. It's not, it's a rainbow colour wheel. I've started off with Ruby and then Tangelo. Actually, no, that's not. It's Ruby and then Sedona, then Tangerine and then Lemon. And I am brushing the colours where they join. I'm allowing the colours to kind of blend together a little bit as well. And then this is Lime. And then Evergreen, so I've gone a little bit darker. And one way that you can get the colours to blend, you can kind of use your finger to sort of blend and smudge the colours together. That can get a bit of a softer look where one colour meets the other. Then this will be Peacock. You can see there I'm just using my finger to help blend. Then this is Sky. Going back in with a little bit of Peacock just to help that blend. Then Lapis, it's quite a dark blue. If you want your colours to be a little bit more true, then to add some white gesso first before you go in with your colours, that will help that, but I wasn't really particularly worried about that. Also a wet baby wipe, you can kind of add that over where they blend and that will help just calm one colour down into the other. This is Blackberry. So that blend there where the Sky has joined the Lapis, if I wanted that to be a softer blend, I could go back in with Sky and just go over that join area, but not too bothered really. Then this looks like Orchid. And then this is Permanent Red Violet Light from Amsterdam Acrylic. Such a pretty pink, I love that one. And then I do use an Amsterdam acrylic colour for this next one, but Rouge would work just as well from Dina Wakley. It's kind of a nice crossover between the pink and the red, just to kind of allow those last two colours to blend nicely. So then I've grabbed a piece of pattern transparency from Dina Wakley. I'm just using a Posca pen to draw around the outside of my heart, just so that I can get this shape of it, and then I'm going to cut that out and add that behind the cutout, just to help give that heart a little bit more stability, but also to add some more interest and pattern to the page. I'm going to fix it in place using staples as well, just because it's quick and easy. But if you don't particularly like the stapled look, then you can just use Dina's ultra thick gel medium or a bit of double-sided tape. Any of that would work really well. But for me, this is just a quick solution. So yeah, stapling it in place. Okay, one thing I do tend to do when I use staples is I do push the backs of the staples really flat onto my page. So I've kept the cutout centre of the heart that I cut out from the first page, and I've popped that on the centre of my page, and I'm over stamping around the edge of that. So what I'm going to do is create a little area of calm in the centre with a little bit of pattern around that I'm going to create using stamping, using an archival, black archival ink and that text stamp, and then adding some white splatters as well, just using some watered down white acrylic paint, so still keeping that heart in place as a mask, I suppose. And you can see there I've now got that kind of nice calm area in the middle with that kind of nice area created around it. Then I'm just drawing around the heart just to roughly get that shape, and then I'm going to go around it a couple more times, some sort of sketchy loose lines, doing some little scribbles. And then I found a quote that I wanted to use, and I wasn't really sure how to make it fit, so I've grabbed my white Stabilo All pencil and I am just sketching that in first in my handwriting, just to make sure that it would fit before I started. And then I'm just going to write over the top of that using my Posca pen. Okay, and then I did go over the lettering again just to make it a little bit more, a little bolder on that bright background. And then I'm using my Stabilo All pencil and I'm just adding a little bit more shadow around one side of that heart, just to give it a bit more definition. Stabilo All pencils are one of my favourite tools. And then I've grabbed a piece of collage paper from my Thankful release. I'm just stamping some paper butterflies onto that, and I'm going to cut those out and stick those onto the back page as well. And then the final thing that I'm doing is just going in, adding some more white mark making, just some little white circles onto that splattered background on the rainbow colours. I think really this is just me faffing now. I didn't really need anything else, but anyway, and that's it. That's this really fun page. I think the background with the rainbow colours is one of my favourites. I've actually recreated it since because I loved it so much. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.